Hi everybody, hope you've all had the most beautiful, amazing day today. So I just thought I would get on tonight because I've sort of been missing in action a bit in the last week. Been really busy, amazing full moon, just been really busy. And yeah, so I thought I'd get on tonight. I had the most amazing healing experience, one of the most profound healing experiences I've had in my lifetime yesterday. And I posted, I've been posting for a few weeks, the Lightworkers persecution wound workshop that was coming up. Well, that's what it was, and it was the most profound, amazing healing that you could ever experience. And it's all about, you know, the persecution that we've suffered through all of the lifetimes, and how, you know, like we've been burned, we've been, you know, standing in our power, we've been, for having a voice. You know, we've been disempowered, we've been hung, we've been burnt at the stake, we've been sacrificed, we've been raped, we've been all manner of things to keep us small and to stop us from having a voice, and from stop us from being as powerful as we are, because we are the most amazing, divine, powerful creatures, absolutely incredible beings of light. And so this process yesterday, it was a 3.5 hour process, and it was about basically sending love and compassion to all of the parts of ourselves, you know, because if you think about it, you know, we're compassionate. I know I am with other people, but sometimes probably not so compassionate with myself, you know, and just sending love to all of those parts of the body, you know, and just, I'm so sorry that you're sad, you know, I'm so sorry that you're, it's days hard to cope with at times. Yeah, it is hard to cope with, and that's where we've just got to stay in our light and just try and distract ourselves from everything going on in the outside world. And this is probably more time than ever to be compassionate with ourselves, and it's not something we actually know how to do, you know. Like yesterday, I felt more compassion for myself than I've ever probably felt in my whole lifetime, and just by honouring the parts of, you know, through different lifetimes, you know, like the part of me that in every lifetime has got up to stand in my truth, and the more powerful I've become, I've been murdered, you know, and it's like it's come to an end, you know. So voicing those parts of us that have been traumatized through all of the lifetimes, you know, all of the ones that are, a lot of people are going through physical, you know, a lot of physical, you know, illness and physical pain has been the theme in this body that we're walking in, you know. So it's no wonder, you know, when we haven't been, when we've been, you know, brutalized, just absolutely brutalized at every level through all of the lifetimes, you know, it's no wonder there's so much physical pain. So this is a way, like, being compassionate. I'm so sorry that you're in so much pain. I'm so sorry that you've had to suffer through all of this. I'm so sorry that it worked out the way it was. And just, you know, loving all of those parts of ourselves that are in pain, you know, honoring that pain. I'm so sorry that you're that there's so much, you know, that you're in so much pain, or I'm so sorry that you're sad. And it's actually really powerful, you know, just talking to yourself. And I wish everyone on the planet could do this process. I actually think I'm going to, I feel called to learn this, to be able to incorporate it in the work that I do, because it's similar to what I do, but, you know, we sort of had really added in this deep compassion that we feel, you know. A lot of us have issues with our throat, you know, we're coming into and it's about shining our light, you know. No wonder you don't want to stand up and get up and, you know, and share your light and your gifts and everything like that. There's that hesitation, because you might get hung again, you know, because it's happened to us over and over and over. Hi, Stephen. It's happened to us over and over through all of our lifetimes, you know. So we've got these imprints on our energetic bodies and on our emotional bodies that we just carry. And yesterday I could just feel there were so many statements made about everything, about love, about money, about loss, about just all sorts of things. And I could just feel all of these layers peeling off. And that's what we're needing to do at the moment. We just got to love ourselves and be compassionate, you know. Instead of beating ourselves up, because we're so good at that, and we're so focused on perfection, you know. Everything's got to be right, and everything's got to be perfect, and everything's got to be a certain way, but it actually just doesn't, you know. And we're so hard on ourselves, and then if we don't achieve what it is that we want to do, or, you know, whatever it is, then we beat ourselves up. Oh well, you know, blah blah blah. So this is taking self-love to the next level. It's compassionate. It's like, hey, you know, didn't get it all done today, but I'm going to get it done tomorrow. I'm so sorry that you feel you've got to put that pressure on yourself to get all of these things done, because everything does get done in the end, and it doesn't matter. You know, all of the stuff of the mind, it doesn't matter. So I thought tonight we'll do a meditation, because it was just the most profound healing experience. And I know at my core that something so big shifted that I've never been able to get to. Oh, there was another belief too, because it's peeling back beliefs about money and abundance and everything. So in the last, since I was 19, every night, pretty much all of my life, I've listened to hypnosis, you know, money programming, self-esteem, confidence, spirituality, whatever. And all of the work that I've done on money and, you know, abundance, I should be like a squillionaire by now. I know I am in my heart, and that's the true abundance, but, you know, in the bigger picture of things. And one of the beliefs was, one of the things that came up was, so there's different statements that you read, and one of them was about, I am worthy of and deserving of shining my light and being well rewarded for it. And then there was this old belief that came in, because I've got this big vision for humanity. I want to help millions of people. Like, I want to help millions of people, but there's always been this just something. And the thing was, and it just popped up, because they'd ask a question, you would repeat it, and then it popped up, and it was, my mum always used to say to me, don't bother shooting for the stars with your delusions of grandeur, because you're always going to end up in the mud. And I went, oh, that's what it was, you know, and that's what it was. It was something really, really simple, and something I thought that I'd released, and it was just gone. It was amazing. And then straight afterwards, I had like money coming into my bank. It was amazing. It was like something just opened up. So, and then there were things about love, you know, things about, I'm so sorry that the divine feminine you has been so tortured and raped and disempowered by men, and that the men were also cruel. This works both ways, you know, for the woman as well. I'm so sorry that you've had to experience that. I'm so sorry that you've got so much trauma in your body from love, that every time you open up your heart to love, it gets shattered again. So it's no wonder, you know, we've got shields around our hearts. And so after this, after I did this yesterday, I could feel the emotions building up in me all day. And we had our Awakened community group. We have it every second Sunday, and I was sort of a bit off when I got there energetically, and I knew that I felt like I had to hold it together, which is another program that we have. And I thought, no, I'm just going to allow whatever it is that comes up, comes up. So we ended up having this amazing conversation. There were 8 of us there. We had this amazing conversation, and we were just talking about what we were going through and what we were experiencing and what we were feeling. And so we did healing, you know, put those in the center. And then I went into the center, and oh my God, it was like this tsunami of emotion. And I was sobbing and sobbing and sobbing. And it was just so empowering to be in this group of amazing, beautiful women holding and supporting that release, because it was like a tsunami of energy. It was so much, so many layers of just grief and trauma and everything being released from the body. And that's where we're at the moment. This next level, you know, this compassion, you know, I just felt all of the compassion of all of these beautiful women. But I also felt the compassion for myself, that it's okay to be going through this, because I know it's a massive transformation. I know that I know when you go through something really deep like that, you make a quantum shift in your life. I wish every person on the planet could have done it. I honestly do, because all of the stuff that it covered, and it would start off and there'd be a poll, you know, you'd have a where are you at with this particular issue, you know, out of 10, what would it be? So 1, obviously you're not feeling too good about it. 10, you're feeling really good. At the end of it, every single thing was a 10 for every single person. It was amazing. So I don't know what's going to happen because of it, but I can feel miracles coming in. I know that I've made a quantum shift. I know that that all of the people that did that, it's going to have a ripple effect on the planet. And a lot of people probably processing today and tomorrow with all of the stuff that happened. But oh my gosh, it just felt like this is how we're meant to feel. We don't need to have all of these layers, and it's just about being compassionate with ourselves. You know, like that's maybe the missing key, is that, you know, oh my God, I just need a hug today, you know, and just giving yourself that hug that you need, and just that really gentle, beautiful energy that that we're so craving is just giving it to ourselves. You know, oh my God, my shoulder's really sore. I'm so sorry that you're feeling so much pain. Or my neck's really sore. I'm so sorry that you're feeling so much pain. You know, what is it that you're trying to tell me? So this is just next level. Oh my God, I wish every person on the planet could do it. I really, really do. But anyway, I just feel like this is such a massive quantum shift, and everybody's going to benefit from it. Just about compassion to the self. So I just feel I can feel a workshop, or I don't know, something coming, but I just know that what I experienced was the most profound healing experience I've ever had in this lifetime, and that's a lot because I've been doing this for a very, very long time. So just compassion, being compassionate to yourself. I'm so sorry to all of the parts of you that have you know, to all of the lifetimes where you've lost a child, you know, whether that child hasn't made it through the full pregnancy, or that child has been aborted, or that child has been something wrong with it, or stillborn. You know, all of those lifetimes that we've had all of that grief. You know, I'm so sorry that you've had so much grief in your body that you haven't been able to release. I'm so sorry that you have so much trauma from all of your lifetimes that every time you get up it's just a little bit harder. So it's no wonder, it's just no wonder that we're really struggling. But I just know that this is a quantum leap. I just know it, and I don't know how it's going to manifest yet, but I just feel like this is the missing key. You know, I'm so sorry to my heart that's been broken all of the lifetimes for the betrayal and the deceit and the rejection and the abandonment, and my poor heart, everything that you've had to go through all of your lifetimes. I'm so sorry that you've had to have all of this pain. And you deserve to have all of the love. You deserve to have all the goodness. You know, you deserve to have all of the beauty that the universe has to offer. So it's just in talking to the different parts of your body, this different level of compassion. So anybody, oh my God, I wish everyone on the planet could do it, because it would change everything. It's everything that, you know, that you think about all of the dominating male, like the, you know, the matriarchal society. It's not about men, it's a matriarchal society, you know, and it's all been about, you know, taking power, taking control, taking, but there's actually no empowerment. There's nothing from the inside on them to empower them. So as a result of us being burnt and being hung and being raped and being dismembered and being sacrificed, of all of the trauma that we've gone with children, with you know, incest, you know, that dirty, disgusting thing, ancestral lines I call it now, because it does go through, it just goes through pretty much all of the lines. It's disgusting, you know. So it's no wonder, you know, this sort of sick little dirty feeling at the core somewhere, or, you know, religion. Ooh, don't get me started on that one. You know, all of the programming through all of the centuries, you know, and all of the, you know, the priests and the nuns and all, you know, saying they worship God, they say, you know, preaching God, worshipping Satan. It's fucked. It's really, really fucked. You know, all the way through. And it's all lies. It's all lies. So as a result of all of this, we've come into our truth. You know, we have come into our power. We've come into our beauty, we've come into our magnificence, because every life we get back up and we're a little bit stronger than before, and then a little bit stronger, you know. And this lifetime, I believe in particular for all of us, has been probably the most intensive of all of them, because it feels like we've had multiple lifetimes just in this one incarnation. And we have, you know, because if you look back 5 years ago, if you even look back like a year ago, nothing's the same anymore. Like, it's a totally different world that we're living in. And what we are stepping into as the divine feminine is our sovereignty. You know, we're reclaiming our beauty, we're reclaiming our compassion, we're reclaiming our beautiful sexuality. You know, so many women don't know how to be feminine, you know, like there's just so many women, we've got so many layers, we've got so many, you know, the way people walk or they hold themselves, or, you know, and then same as with men, you know, like it's like everything's just got so confused. So we're taking all of that back now, we're reclaiming our sovereignty, we've become courageous. You know, you think about all of the things that you've experienced just in this lifetime that you've come through, not that you've been through, but what you've come through, because oh my God, we're amazing, every single one of us, man and woman and child, you know, we are amazing. we're resilient, we're flexible, we're versatile, we're adaptable, you know, like we could pretty much adapt. I know I could adapt to pretty much any situation that I needed to be, you know. We've got the survival skills that you wouldn't have had. We're wise, you know, we're using our wisdom, we're trusting our intuition. Intuition is the teacher within. We are coming into that place of truth, you know, like that truth that's deep inside of us, that no matter what they do on the external, because you've got that connection with your source, and then all that is, nothing can hurt us. You know, nothing can hurt us anymore. Nothing can take us down. Nothing can beat us down anymore. So we need to be so honouring, each and every one of us, of all of the pain that we've carried. You know, like just put your arms on you, just hug yourself now. Just give yourself that hug. Oh my God, I'm so sorry you've had to come through all of this, but well done. How amazing are you because of it? You know, it's just that beautiful compassion for yourself, coming into that truth and trusting. You know, I don't need to trust anybody but myself, and when I trust myself, there's no need not to trust anyone else around me, you know. So it's just, oh my God, I'm so sorry that I haven't trusted myself. I'm so sorry that I haven't listened to my intuition and my guidance. It has, you know, that has always been there for me. There's been times that I haven't listened to it, and I'm so thankful now that because of those times I didn't listen to it, I listen to it now above all things. So start honouring and acknowledging the beautiful gifts. You know, look how far you've come. Look how the people in your life, you know, we've lost a lot of people, we've lost friends, you know, but you outgrow people. You've just got to keep moving on, and you may come back together, you may not. It doesn't actually matter. You know, family members, but out of all of this, look at the powerful, amazing tribe of people that's coming together across the world. All of us, amazing, powerful beings, and you know, we've been living fairly small lives for the souls that we are, but that's just about to change. You know, we're just about to step into the full magnificence of the life that we came here to live. So we've got to claim that now. I just feel like this compassion is going to be the way to complain it. So, to bring it in. So, you know, I'm so sorry that you've had to be broke for so long. I'm so sorry that you've had to struggle to feed your family. I'm so sorry that you had to be the survivor, that you had to be the one to provide for everybody, and that you didn't have any support. I'm so, so sorry, but I'm so proud of you. Look at the children that you've brought up. Look at the way you've always had a roof over your head. Look at all the beautiful things that you've achieved. You know, I'm so sorry that you've had to be beholden to somebody else for your financial security, because you haven't felt that empowerment within yourself to stand on your own 2 feet. I'm so sorry that you've ever felt that way. You know, I'm so sorry that you ever haven't trusted yourself. I'm so sorry that your divine feminine has been so shattered that she doesn't know how to be, so she's got a protective shield around her heart. All of these different things, and I can just feel it in my body. And as you're saying it, and you just, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And then, you know, I do deserve to be loved. I do deserve to be happy. I do deserve to have I do deserve to have that beautiful home. I do deserve to have all of the amazing, beautiful people I have around me. I do deserve to have great adventures in life. I do deserve to have great abundance. You know, and you can just sort of feel it, like you're affirming to yourself, and just that compassion and just releasing. I'm so sorry that you felt guilt. I'm so sorry that you've been programmed with guilt all of your life, and these people holier than thou preaching guilt and everything, when they're the ones that, you know, I'm so sorry that you've had to be the recipient of that energy. I'm so sorry that you have had to be the recipient of the predators, you know, the dirty pedophiles and those that would molest people. I'm so sorry that you've had to be a part of that. I'm so sorry that your innocence was stolen. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you had to keep it a secret because you didn't feel that anybody could hear you. I'm so sorry that you weren't heard. I'm so sorry that you felt that you weren't seen, and that as a result of that happening, that you felt that you were unworthy and that you were only worthy of being treated badly. I'm so sorry that you felt that way about yourself. You do deserve to be happy. You do deserve to be loved, and you do not deserve for that to be happening. And just all of these things that we've experienced. You know, think about something in your life, you know, that maybe a divorce. You know, maybe it started off really well and, you know, and it turned really so. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. I'm so sorry that your children had to go through that. And it was so nasty and bitter and angry, and it didn't need to be. I'm so sorry you were so angry. And I'm so sorry that it didn't work out. And you do deserve to have a good marriage. You do deserve to have a good love. And you do deserve to open up your heart. So just think about different situations in your life. And just, I'm so sorry. And just to all of the parts of your body, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you've attracted those nasty narcissists and that they've just absolutely shattered you to pieces, and it's taken you such a long time to be. I'm so sorry that for sensitive people it's a real struggle living in this dense energy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about all of the pain of feeling everybody's pain. I'm so sorry that being an empath is so difficult. Because at the core of it, you have the most beautiful, soft, sensitive heart, but it just keeps being smashed. I'm so sorry you're afraid to shine your light. I'm so, so sorry. And just feel that compassion. Just think about a situation in your life and just talk. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you felt you had to stay in that job for 30 years because you didn't like change and you were afraid. You're afraid to have an adventure in your life and to do anything different. I'm so sorry that you've got stuck in a system and stuck in a mindset that you found it difficult to get out of. And you do deserve to have adventures. You do deserve to change. So just thinking about different things, what would be another situation, you know? I'm so sorry you lost your friends and some family members through this awful last couple of years that we've had. I'm so sorry that you've had to go through that grief and that rejection of people that loved you. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that you've had to let go of those people that you thought would be in your life forever. And I'm so sorry that so many friends and family members have turned against you, have persecuted you for standing in your truth and your power. And I'm so proud of you for standing in your truth and your power, regardless of anything else, following your heart. It's the most difficult path of all paths. So well done. Thank you. And I'm so sorry for all of you that weren't able to get to see family members and they passed away, and all of the awful things, that this poison that's been put in the body and all of the division that we've seen in the world. I'm so sorry that the world has been so divided. I'm so sorry that people felt that they need to mask themselves up and to bow down to other people telling them what to do. I'm so sorry that there is that level of unconscious people around. And I'm so sorry that the frustration that you felt when you've wanted to share your truth with people and it hasn't been heard, and you're like, but can't you see? Can't you see? No, they don't see. And that frustration and then you know, all of the different emotions. I'm so sorry you've had to go through everything in the past few years. But if you think about the beauty of it, how amazing are we? We're poised at this moment in history where everything's going to change and it's going to be tumultuous. But we're ready, you know, and if we've got that inner compassion and that inner peace, you know, bring it on. We've been raped, we've been burnt, we've been hung, whatever this is, bring it on, because we're ready. You know, we're ready for this because this needs to happen. So this is that compassion for the self. Just that beautiful, beautiful compassion. Oh my gosh, this has been probably the hardest 3 years ever I've had in my life, and we've got through it. I am so proud of myself, just honouring that. And all of those beautiful people. I'm so sorry you felt the need to leave my life, but I also honour the beautiful new people that came into my life. Yeah, bring it. Bring it, bring it, bring it. We are so ready. You know, I'm so sorry that all of these people, all of these perpetrators of all of this control have never known love. That none of them have ever had any connection to spirit or to source or their own divinity. And they've had to try and take that power from outside of themselves. But I give thanks to all of those perpetrators of the darkness and all of those persecutors of humanity. For through your persecution, we have stepped into our sovereignty. We are divine sovereign beings of light. We know our truth. We own our power, we know our worth, and we stand in our full light and sovereignty and power. So thank you. And for all of the lifetimes of all of the pain and all of the trauma, for all of the beings on the planet, I am so sorry that you have had to carry this trauma. And I am so proud of each and every one of us for releasing this trauma and stepping into the full beauty and magnificence of who we are. We are the love. We are the light. We are the truth. We are God. We are sovereign. We are free. And now we claim that beautiful, beautiful essence of compassion. Compassion for the self and all others. And just feeling that, just having your hands on your heart, just feeling that beautiful, compassionate, warm energy. It's going all the way through your body. And it's just dissolving all of those parts of you that we've talked to, that have just been acknowledged. All of those parts that have been disembodied and disemboweled and sacrificed and raped and pillaged. And oh my God, the evil bastards. It's time for them to fuck right off now. And in saying that their seeds of divinity be planted within them, so that over a period of time, however many lifetimes it takes, not in this dimension, not on this planet, not in our space anymore, that those seeds of divinity be awakened within them, so that at some point that they too may awaken to the truth of who they are, which is love. And that's God, and that's it. We are love, we are God. That's it. We are made in the likeness of God. We are God. So claiming that beautiful, powerful energy, God is love, God is compassion. Just feeling that, owning that, and just wearing that. Beautiful, compassionate beings of light. We have compassion for all of those that have been trapped in this karmic cycle of abuse, of murder, of disempowerment, of pain, because their lives are filled with pain. And sending them all love, sending them all compassion, breaking that karmic cycle now. May all beings on this planet move forth into the golden age with their hearts filled with love and compassion for all that is. Ultimately, compassion for the self first, and then all else will follow. So just feel the essence of compassion now coming down from above your head, all the way down through your body. Just beautiful, warm, compassionate energy. It's just warm, it's loving, it's nurturing. You just feel it. Keep your hands on your heart. Give yourself that hug. You are the love that you seek. Just feel that beautiful, powerful, compassionate energy. I'm just saying to yourself, I'm so sorry that I ever believed anything about myself that wasn't of love. I am enough. I am worthy. I am worthwhile. And I am a divine, sovereign being of light. And I own my power. And I claim it now. It comes from within. So it is. So just feel that beautiful energy. And what a difference. You know, just being compassionate. Oh my gosh, everything that we need is always right in front of us, isn't it? It's always right in front of us, but it's actually because it's inside of us. So, oh, that felt really, really awesome. So just practicing compassion with the self. So, as I said, I don't know how this is, well, I think it's just manifested in a different way, but that is going to be the shift for all of us. You know, because when you compare, there's nothing to forgive. We haven't done anything wrong. You know, we're not broken. We're fucking amazing. You know, we've come through all of this and we're still standing. And guess what? We're more powerful than ever before. So that's amazing. So sending you all so much love. I hope this has been helpful. But it's been a huge shift, a massive, massive quantum shift. So I will talk to you all very, very soon. Sending you all so much love and compassion. Compassion, compassion, compassion. And I will talk to you really soon. Have a beautiful night.